So my name is Wanjira Mathai. Well, addressing climate change for Kenya, and I dare say for Africa, is a matter of life and death. We do not have the option. Neither do we have much time. I think we have the realities of a fast-growing population. We have the realities of the fact that we have to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. There is no issue more important than climate change today because it speaks to our very survival. Sub-Saharan Africa will be disproportionately affected by climate change, even if we were to do something about it abruptly today. That's scary for those of us who live here. We are a country in Kenya that relies on agriculture for our sustenance. It's a largely agricultural economy. Farmers in Kenya rely solely on their agriculture, often to feed their families and to sustain themselves. And then, of course, also as part of the trade. They barter, they sell. And so I think this is the fundamental difference between agricultural economies and economies that have alternatives. It's a completely different scenario when you rely 100% on the products of your farm, where the food comes from to feed their families, to pay their school fees, to clothe their families. Life as we know it, especially for farmers, relies on the productivity of the land. And that is the one thing we must always remember, that it is not an option. For many people it's an option. It's even a luxury to grow your own food. For these people it is the only way. Landscape restoration is one of the most efficient ways that we can begin to take action right now. That the potential for us to restore the green on our landscapes is occurring in so many places. Rangelands, grasslands. How can we restore grasslands so that when water comes, it doesn't run off and deplete the 1-inch remaining topsoil? As soon as soil collects, you start to grow stuff. But we can also protect indigenous forests. We can restore river reserves. We can restore road reserves and make our country even more beautiful. A lot of what climate change is about a change of attitude. It's my ability to feel pain when I see a river brown, that it shouldn't be brown, and that discomfort drives me to action. And that, I think, is equally important to the technical side of climate change, is that we begin to speak to the hearts and minds of young people and begin to have them understand and feel the discomfort. Kenya is a country that is extremely environmentally conscious. We've come a long way, and I think that the best is yet to come.